In this video, we will be subtracting fractions using fraction strips and number lines. The first method is using fraction strips. The question asks us to subtract 3/4 and 1/6. So we're going to take 1/6 away from 3/4. As with adding, we need to find a common denominator. The common denominator for 4 and 6 is 12. And we show that by multiplying a 3. And whatever we do to the denominator, we also have to do to the numerator. So 3/4 becomes 9/12. To change 6 to 12, we multiply by 2. We also have to do it to the numerator, so it becomes 2/12. Now we're going to show this on the fraction strip. We're going to shade 3/4 of this fraction strip. You can see a darker line right here. That shows how the fraction strip is divided into quarters. But because our common denominator is 12, we've also divided the fraction strip into 12ths. So we're going to shade in 9/12. Now we're going to shade in 1/6 of this strip. You will see the solid black lines dividing the strip into 6 sections. Because it's a denominator of 12, we also have 12. We're going to shade in 2/12. When we find the difference, that means we're subtracting. So how many sections of 12 are left? And we count the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3/4, which is 9/12, subtract 1/6, which is 2/12, gives us 7/12 left. For method 2, we are going to subtract 2/3 and 1/5, and this time we are going to use a number line. Again, we have to change 2/3 and 1/5 so they have a common denominator. That common denominator is 15. To get 15, we multiply by 5. Do the same to the numerator. It becomes 10/15. To change 5 to 15, we multiply by 3. Same to the numerator, it becomes 3/15. Because our denominator is 15, our number line is divided into 15 sections. First, we draw an arrow to represent 2/3 or 10/15 on the number line. This step is already done for you. This is 10/15. Now, we need to draw an arrow to represent 1/5 on the number line. 1/5 is 3/15. 1, 2, 3. When we subtract, we find the difference. So we're going to find the difference between here and here. We're going to count the number of sections between the end of the arrow for 2/3 and the end of the arrow for 1/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since each section represents 1/15, the difference is 7/15. 2/3 is 10/15. Subtract 1/5, which is 3/15. The answer is 7/15. Let's do 2 more practice questions, and then you can do some work. We are going to subtract 4/5 and 1/3 and show this on fraction strips. Since the common denominator for 5 and 3 is 15, our fraction strips are divided into 15 sections. First, shade in 4/5. I can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. If I count, that should equal 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because that would multiply by 3. To get 3 to 15, we multiply by 5. Should be 5/15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 1/3. What is the difference from this part to this part? We can count what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The difference is 7/15. 12/15 subtract 5/15 equals 7/15. Let's do another question, this time using a number line. We're going to subtract 4/3 and 1/2. Common denominator for 3 and 2 is going to be 6. What do I do to the 3 to make a 6? I multiply it by 2. 2. It becomes 8/6. To make this denominator a 6, I multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. It becomes 3/6. My answer should be 8 subtract 3 will give me 5/6. Let's put this on the number line. I already have 6 sections for one whole. I'm going to label 8/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to label 3/6. 1, 2, 3. I need to find the difference. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 5/6. It's now time for you to do 2 more questions on your own, and I will email you those questions.